Coming up tonight on 0800 Tardis News, we're going to talk to Ben Olds from the Doctor Who fan page, the Nerdish Addictions, another New Zealand-based fan page, and we'll also give the news on how to get your discount on your Doctor Who 50th Anniversary collective coins, plus we'll show you what stamps we have, and Prince Charles and Camilla going around the set. Let's hear what he had to say on the Dalek voice.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
That's all coming up in 0800 TARDIS News.
With Sam Summers.
Kia ora, good evening and welcome to 0800 TARDIS News. So how are you? It's a lovely Tuesday here down in Levin, and I have to admit it's been a sunny day. So as we've seen in the latest news, we've seen Charles and Camilla going around and having a look at the Daleks, including saying how much he hates journalists, for Charlie anyway. We've also heard about Dame Helen Mirren, sick of male doctors, which I definitely don't think. It's one of those things. Can a Time Lord change their sex? Because that has seemed to have never happened. And more also on the news is what Martin and I have discussed about with the Dalek Hap in the last 0800 TARDIS reviews. And he's dissected and explained that. So they'll be coming up later on. And we'll also show you some clips about Charlie and Camilla when they're going around and having a look at things. Plus, I had some great news tonight. Television New Zealand, also known as TVNZ for all you locals, finally, for the first time this year, displayed some Doctor Who news, which has been a bit of a shame considering they were the first country outside of the world, well, should I say, first TV company, when they were known as the NZBC, and that would be going back into Donkey's years, 1964 it was, when they first screened Doctor Who. So they finally did a report about the coins. Now you can also sit there and buy the coins for $150 from New Zealand Mint, and I've heard they are selling out, as according to the report. I'll also flash up across the screen right now the promo code that can get you 10% off. Which, you know, brings that from $150 down to $135. Now, I'm not sure if that does include, shipping, and it could be available all over the world. And it's which currency? I'll actually just check right now, find out which currency, and hopefully New Zealand dollars. And yeah, that doesn't say much on here. Oh, obviously we'll find out a bit more about that. So, in some decent news in Doctor Who will be definitely going 3D, which is good, actually, for a show that's been on the air for so long. It's the first to have had to have gone 3D, and I totally agree with Stephen Moffat's decision of making it 3D, and hopefully, it becomes spectacular that they might even record regular episodes in 3D. Don't know what the cost is around 3D, so it'll be a bit interesting. Also, on other news, John Hurt's character has been identified as being between the 8th Doctor and the 9th Doctor. So, threw a bit of spoilers and got that out of action, which is good news, considering we were for a while wondering what John Hurt was. Was he before the 1st Doctor? Was he between the 8 and 9, as has been suggested? Or was he after number 11? It could have been the 12th Doctor. Which, thank goodness he's not, because I don't know what he's like as an actor, but it would be a bit interesting to find out where he is. And, now, any of you planning to take an international flight to the UK? because if you're going to go to the UK over the 50th anniversary, you'll be able to see where Doctor Who is going to be taking over Heathrow. Be a bit interesting. Any of your fans out there who go through Heathrow Airport, make sure you take some pictures and send it to us, because we'll look at our email address is 0800tardis@gmail.com. We will be looking at getting our own website. Be about 3 months away, but yes, at the moment that's our address for the time being. And if you're in New Zealand, you can also ring us on 0800 827 347 from any landline, or you can ring, you need to ring from the cell phone, message me and I'll ring you. So now I'll fill you in with a clip here from between Martin and I have discussed earlier this week about the Dalek app and see what he says about it. Welcome back to 0800 TARDIS News. So Martin, how's it going at the moment?
Oh, it's going good so far. The weather here's,
Oh, we had a bit of spits of showers across here at Levin, so it probably wasn't that bad. So how's the other side of the hills, I should say?
Windy, a lot of rain, mostly like that.
Yeah, what do you expect in Woodville? But that's what you get. Now, it's the one thing that I haven't really announced much about, only Brian and I know about this, but what do you think about the 0800 TARDIS Road Tour, where I've taken 3 weeks off in November from my main job at BP, and we'll be going, I want to go travel around the country, visiting Doctor Who fans, hopefully trying to do a new show every 2 days, with the exclusion of the weekends where you might have to give it a bit of a rest, and visit the current admins, have a bit of bizarre route, but going around.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I've looked at it. Obviously the car's going to have to get a new warrant before now and then, so it's one of those things that you kind of have to do.
Yeah.
So definitely we'll be stopping at your place.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing is, last 0800 TARDIS review episode, I think it was pretty good using the Dalek app.
Yeah, it was.
So explain to me a bit how it works.
Well, the Dalek iStalk app, it's used by the camera function of either your iPod or your iPhone or like that, and it has 2 settings, one for taking photos and the other for recording videos and like that. And you can do it from, they have different visions from different types of Daleks. They have one from the Dalek paradigm to some of the older day Daleks, like some you see in Destiny and Power, and yeah, it's pretty good.
And you mentioned about how you got very annoyed when it took 14 minutes to finalise 1 minute of clip. Were you trying to do that in 1080 high def or something?
No, it was at an ordinary standard, usually, because I was trying to record like 2 minutes of video, and it's got to like finalise to get like the colour background and all that, because when it comes up to the thing here, if you can't see it right now, but
yeah, the light reflected off the screens probably kills it out. Yeah.
You look through normally, it looks like clear through, but when it finalises and puts it all right, it makes it look like how you see through the Dalek for the TV shows.
Oh, so it sits there and puts the image in, in after you've done your little bit of recording.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, would this software work on a desktop computer yet, or have you not tried?
I haven't been able to find one like that. I've only been able to find one for like iPods and Android phones and all that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So, and what sort of cost does it cost New Zealand dollar wise?
When I got it from the iTunes store, I got it for about $2.59.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty realistic, it's not free, but hey, who cares about that? And what could you have planned in the next reviews episode?
Oh, well, recently for my birthday, my sister got me some of these DVDs. One was the last episode, the Fourth Doctor's Shada.
Oh, okay, yes.
And since it's coming up to the 50th anniversary, my sister got me the 30th anniversary documentary on Doctor Who.
Now, is that the DVD or the old-fashioned videotape?
She got me the DVD.
Oh, okay, I've got that on videotape, you know, the lovely ancient things that we call. Which you've yet to have seen the collection, but yeah, it's quite chocker and it's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And you'll probably do a bit of reviews based on those episodes and that sort of stuff?
Yes.
And what else is happening in your admin world?
Well, it's coming up to my last week of school, so that means I'll have a 2-week holiday, so
Ooh,
I'll have a lot more time. Yeah, so I have a lot more time looking through the world of Doctor Who, seeing what else I could put for 800 Tardis review.
And are you good out under the bonnet for a chance?
Yeah.
Well, you can fix my head gasket to the car then, please, because unfortunately in the working world you don't get school holidays off. Yeah, no, it's a bit of a pain, but hey, you know, that's how it goes. I mean, hopefully once I get back on the road, you might see me pop into Woodville if I've got the day off. Not that far to go, it's only 100 k's.
Yeah.
And anything else that you can fill me in with over your way? Anything you've heard Doctor Who-wise that I might have missed out on or something like that?
No, not recently. I was like shocked when I looked onto 3 News and when I saw when Prince Charles and Camilla visited the set of the TARDIS meeting Matt and Jenna talk through the voice of the Dalek. That was pretty cool seeing that.
Oh, I know. I mean, I wish Nick Brooks, when he came over to New Zealand, he brought his ring modulator along. I mean, one thing I'd like to... Now, you know how we have our lovely parliament, the Beehive? I'd like it that we could get someone, if we find out who's in the sound department, to get Nick's ring modulator, plug it into the PA system. It's like, the Honourable John Key. Well, Mr. Speaker, I kind of like the GCSP. I probably can't do the Dalek voice good enough, but I think you get him my picture.
Yeah.
It would be such a laugh just to sit there and see him trying to say he's like, what is, like, you know, I think it would be quite a bit of a laugh. Plus, also, John Hurt, his role has been confirmed that he's the dark side of the Doctor between the 8th and the 9th during the regeneration process.
Yeah, I saw that on doctorwho.co.uk.
Yeah, you know, at least we've got that myth spelled out. You'd probably say that's good?
Yeah. I've been wondering, like, if he's, like, been between the 12th and 13th, like, somewhere between there. I thought, like, he was the Baleard or something.
He could be number one, before number 1.
Yeah.
You know, there was that theory as well. Yeah.
Yeah, he could have been, like, the Doctor that, like, ended the Time War.
Alright. And also, if you would have seen the clip on 0800 TARDIS with Charlie Sheen and Karen Gillan with an old-fashioned TV set.
Yeah.
How would you like Charlie? What do you think he'll be like as the Doctor if Charlie Sheen was the Doctor?
I don't
know, let's picture this. Hey mate! Can you grab me a beer? Well, you know, I'm a bit of a sexaholic, you know, but yeah. Hey mate! Oh, it's just you, Rory. Oh, gee, the stupid little kid who knows nothing. I don't know. I don't think Rory could be compared to the same as Jake on 2.5 Men, but if you can picture him, the female, I don't know, he could ruin Doctor Who the way he is.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for that, and, you know, fill me in with the latest. Yeah, and I'll definitely devise a tour for the 0800 TARDIS Road Tour where I make sure I stop into Woodville. We may do a co-host.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in that tour, you know anyone over there who's willing to, you know, be interviewed? Got a Doctor Who collection of some serious sort or something?
I got a couple of friends who enjoy Doctor Who.
mean, obviously, I wish we could get the minivan and we'll park them up over the couch over here, the blue Tardis sofa. We'll show that on the camera angle shot on number 2. So, you know, hopefully we'll bring that back, you know, bring them on the Tardis couch and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for that, Martin. And go. Well, thank you, Martin. I mean, obviously he's not here now, but I'd like to thank him for that, and thank you for getting to me a bit earlier on displaying how the Dalek app is. Now, before we go, we'll show you the video news clip as floating around the world of when Prince Charles and Camilla visited the Doctor Who set. So, it's far away.
The Prince of Wales and Duchess of Cornwall have been visiting the set of sci-fi series Doctor Who. Prince Charles and Camilla were given a tour of the Doctor's time machine, the Tardis, by the show's current stars Matt Smith and Jenna Louise Coleman, and it wasn't long before Camilla got behind the controls.
As you do, hopefully...
The royal couple were also greeted by the Time Lord's most famous foes, the Daleks, and met the man behind their menacing voice. But Prince Charles couldn't resist trying out his own impersonation of the baddies.
Exterminate! Exterminate! Exterminate!
That's very good.
You are our prisoners! One false move!
With the programme now looking for a new Time Lord, the outgoing star Matt Smith says Prince Charles would be a good replacement.
Oh, well, you know, who knows? He's doing a good job of it now, actually, with a bit of a snow blast. He certainly knows his way around the TARDIS, so yeah, who knows?
Does he know much about Doctor Who, do you think?
Yeah, he had a great knowledge.
Yeah.
He was really interested in talking about the 50th anniversary.
And he said the first time that he'd seen it was when he was 15, so clearly it sort of goes back quite a way for him.
The royal visit comes ahead of the show's 50th anniversary celebrations later this year.
So, coming up after the break, we're going to be crossing live to Auckland, where we'll be talking to Ben Olds from the Facebook page, The Nerd Addictions. Plus, we'd also like to celebrate. We're going to see how many additional likes we can get during the recording of 0800 TARDIS News. At the moment, we stand at 1,582 likes, which that's a big up jump from yesterday at 2 a.m. in the morning when we hit the 1,500 like mark. So, you know, we'll see how much we'll get, and yes, we'll say hello to Ben. See you after the break.
Big Four sci-fi fans and coin collectors. It's been 50 years since the cult show Doctor Who first hit our screens, and the New Zealand Mint has been commissioned by the BBC to produce a special range of coins to mark the milestone. Briar Wells reports.
50 years of the Time Lord and Pretty Sidekicks, celebrated with a token made by Kiwis.
We've crafted quite a reputation for innovation in the licensed product area, especially within the commemorative coin market.
Fitting too, New Zealand was the first country to screen the show outside the UK.
This is the Doctor's greatest achievement.
And on one side, British royalty, and on the other, a British cultural icon.
Unique. It's not something you can get elsewhere. I mean, there's it's the only Doctor Who coin that's available at the moment, and in 50 years, that's saying a lot.
The coin is legal tender, worth $2 in UA. Buying one of the coins will set you back more than $150, but with only 10,000 of them made, they're already hot property. The first coin to be pressed has gone for more than $2,000 on eBay.
I think the first 4 weeks of release of this coin series, we'd sold well over 50% of the available mintage of that product. And once people see that it's selling fast, then of course they want to buy the product quickly.
So if you're a fan of the time-travelling Doctor, you better nab one quick before they disappear. Briar Wells, One News.
Well, welcome back. So coming live from Auckland at the moment is Ben Olds from the Doctor Who fan page, the Nerdish Addictions, which also cover a bit more than Doctor Who. So Ben, how's your day going?
It's going good, thanks.
Okay, and how's the weather up in Auckland since, you know, gotta ask?
No, it's not bad actually. It's been sunny today, so that's good.
Oh, well, that's good news. Same as it's been down here. So can you tell us a bit about your page?
I started this page in May of this year. I started just posting Doctor Who related things. I then moved on to getting into contact with some Star Wars and Star Trek and all those sort of related pages. And yeah, last week we've actually got 2 admins from the UK, so that's really good news.
Well, that's good news there. And also with the pages, do you run any competitions and that sort of stuff? And what's its current like rating?
I think we're at about 232 likes at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually planning to have a competition when we get to about 1,000 likes. So yeah, we're really excited for that.
Okay, and what sort of prizes do you think you can offer?
We will either be offering a sonic screwdriver or Where's Wally Doctor Who version.
Okay, I understand that. Now, also, what made you become a Doctor Who fan? As we seem to always regularly ask all our fans that, who we interview on the show.
I guess I've always been into science fiction, and I started watching this when I was when it first came on in New Zealand, and I just loved it. I couldn't get off it.
So would Christopher Eccleston been your first episode?
Yeah, it would.
Okay. Now, since you live down the road from Prime TV, was it Prime TV where they are, have you ever sat there and decided to knock on their door or sit there and hassle them when they're going to screen Doctor Who? Since they're probably only down the road from you guys.
No, I haven't actually.
Did you not know that it was over in Albany where the main studios are?
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's over in Albany in Auckland. Yeah, it's the only one that isn't in the CBD.
That's right, I'm going there right now. No, yeah.
Don't worry, last time I was sitting there hassling them constantly to ask when they were going to start screening Doctor Who next on the air because I was getting sick and tired of, you know, it was released in the UK, it started screening in the UK, and they still haven't yet confirmed a date for New Zealand. You know, the things you do, I mean, I remember the same thing with Tom Baker, when the Tom Baker fake death scandal happened. Oh, you should have seen my phone bill that week. Yeah, I was doing a few international calls that night to various media organisations in the UK to make sure he is or is not dead. Thank goodness he wasn't. Yeah, so it's one of those things. And what about a common question of the day? Could you think of possibly what tomorrow's question could be? I assume you've seen it.
Yeah, I have seen the question of the day. I was actually trying to work it out, and I couldn't remember.
Oh, okay. So you haven't got any suggestions what could be a possible question for the next question?
No, I think just continue what we're doing. I think we're doing a great job, actually.
Oh yeah, I know. It's having to sit there and scour the web, trying to make it where they're not quite instant answers, but they're, you know, achievable.
Yes, yeah.
And on the more of a personal note, what do you normally do with yourself? You know, do you work? Do you still at secondary school? What do you normally do, and what do you aspire to be?
I'm in year 12. I'm actually. I really want to be a teacher eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
What do you think you'll teach?
I like to teach English or geography. I'm really passionate about both of them.
Okay. What about any foreign languages at all?
The
trust me, I couldn't stand my French teacher, so I can totally see where you're coming from on that part. What I remember saying to her was, ferme la bouche, or as said in English, shut your mouth. That's what I completely remember from it. So, on these other two admins on your page, so what do you know much about them?
Not really. I mean, we talked we haven't really talked much about from when I interviewed them. But yeah, they're both doing an amazing job.
So they're keeping the page in light and all that?
Yeah.
And are there any other Facebook pages that you sit there and admin?
Yeah, I also admin the Tardis on Baker Street, and my roommate is a Dalek.
My roommate is a Dalek.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I do remember doing a lot of promo shares for that particular page. I think they came to me as one of the first days.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember when they were first starting out. I think that I might have only just hit the 1,000 like mark at that stage, and it would have been them and Souffle Girl. They're probably the two that we've really helped out, along with these on the multiple pages of Doctor Who with a question mark. There's about 2 or 3 of them. There's 2 of them that we've regularly got a good affiliation with. So it's one of those things that you do. Any shout outs to your friends while you're on air?
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you to my mum and dad supporting me. And yeah, thanks to my friend Sam, who has really helped me study and actually do schoolwork this year.
What, you're going to say you might not be at college next year?
I wish.
You wish. Well, you know, don't look forward to study Link. They are a pain in the butt. And also, now, what did you think about, as you might have seen on the net, some of your fans might have also seen as well, is my remake of the Doctor Who Journey's End Stolen Planet opening credits with the Shortland Street theme song, as was played in 1993.
I haven't actually seen it yet. I've been meaning to go through it, but I've been...
And have you watched the feature-length episode last night? Since I know that would be the big talk of the soap world.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, you got to watch it on demand. It's a bit interesting. And any other things you'd like to sit there and share with us or commentate on?
No, I think I'm good actually.
Okay, well, we're not even going to sit there and take what your wishes are. What do you think about Helen Mirren's saying about there shouldn't be should have a female play the Doctor? Do you think regeneration should be able to include you can change your sex as well as your looks?
I think it's, I'm mixed. I mean, I think it would be interesting to see a female Doctor, but I don't think I would enjoy it at the same time. I like the male Doctors, but I think it'd be interesting to see as well. You know, got mixed feelings about it.
Okay. Also, the other one, since Heathrow is going to get glamoured up in 50th anniversary gear, do you think Auckland Airport should get the same look, since that's your local one?
Yeah. I'd go to the airport every day if that happened.
Now, here's a little thing Martin and I had a bit of a joke about. What about having the Dalek voices, Nick Briggs' ring modulator plugged into the Parliament's house PA system, so when you're talking, when they're going, Mr. Speaker this, Mr. Speaker that, how would you like that to be done in a Dalek voice? Would you watch Parliament TV then?
I thought it already was.
What, they're speaking as Daleks? Can you picture like, I mean, sit there and look at it. Okay, I don't know who your local MP is up that way, but can you picture him talking on the microphone, and instead of sounding like a normal perfect voice, it sounded like a Dalek, and he kept questioning what he was saying because it didn't sound like his normal voice. Like, I don't have a fantastically good Dalek voice there. But, you know, you can picture it like, the Right Honourable John Key. Well, Mr. Speaker, I don't know, it'll be a bit interesting to sit there and see, you know, I don't know how you'd keep it up on it. And would you be purchasing any, what's it called, New Zealand, what's it called, Doctor Who coins that are worth $2 new way?
I think in time I would, when I get money.
You know there's only limited to 10,000 coins?
Oh, right.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the same boat here. I mean, don't know. Also, the 0800 TARDIS Road Tour. Now, thanks. There hasn't really been much announced except amongst the admins, so then, would you consider we stop in and say hello when I hit Auckland?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Might have to sit there and try and figure out how to get my way across that harbour bridge to that Spaghetti Junction, but I think I'll be able to work it. Well, you know, at this rate there's no congestion tax yet in the town. One joy's about Auckland versus London. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know if there's anything else you'd like to say?
No.
No? And if you'd like to like his page, it's the Nerdish Addictions, as you'll have to see. Well, thank you, Ben, for being on the show tonight. And hopefully we'll have a bit more of affiliation and also hopefully see you when I hit Auckland.
Definitely.
Definitely. Okay. So coming up after the break, I'll bring you some more news and show you about the Doctor Who stamps. Plus we'll see if we manage to get hold of Souffle Girl over in the United States of America. All that coming up.
Okay. Allons-y.
Whatever you do, don't open it.
Well, welcome back to 0800 TARDIS News. So hopefully you'll be, after this show, you'll be liking Nerdish Addictions. So we're going to be talking to you here about the Doctor Who stamps. Now, I'll let you know on a bit of secret here. I've got these specially from the UK. If anyone wants to purchase them, you can purchase them off our Trade Me account. Or you can also ring 0800 TARDIS, that's 0800 827 347 if you'd like to purchase them. I do them for $30 by now, as I have to say, and I will even chuck in the shipping for free, because the fact is, what's the point of you paying for it if it's only actually cost me, lucky if it even cost me $1, because we send it to you this lovely way called a stamped envelope. Thanks to the snail mail and the service by New Zealand Post. So, hopefully you like it. Now, as we've had a bit of fun here, Martin has done a celebration video for 1,500 likes on our Facebook page. So, we'll show you a bit about 1,500 likes and see what he has on to offer.
Hello people of Facebook, YouTube and whatever, this is Martin here, and I'd just like to say a big thank you and congratulations to 0800 TARDIS for getting over 15,000, I was about to say 15,000, 1,500 likes on Facebook, so guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for getting us to 1,500 likes, over 1,500 likes. Now, just want to tell you guys something. To celebrate getting 1,500 likes on 0800 Tardis, one of yous can be a co-host via Skype on my next episode of 0800 Tardis Reviews. All you have to do is, first, you have to like 0800 Tardis Reviews on Facebook. 2, you have to have Skype on there. And 3, you have to know what I'm going to review next. The next episode, I'm going to be reviewing the concept that everyone knows on Doctor Who, regeneration. So, let me tell you again. 1, you have to like Facebook. You have to like us on Facebook. 2, you have to have Skype. And 3, you have to know much about regeneration. Now, if you want to be a guest host on my next episode, just put on the comments below of why you think you can be a good host, or you could email me at martymccoo@hotmail.com. I will put the thing right here. That's martymccoo@hotmail.com, or on the comments below of why you think you would be a good guest host. So, and I will be announcing the winner and the next guest host next Friday. So, get those stuff in, and thanks a lot, guys, for getting us to 1,500 likes.
So what do you think about that offer, being offered a part as a guest host on the show? So if you're interested, you can contact him at his email address. Martin's email address is martymccoo@hotmail.com. Or you can also leave him a message on our Facebook page for him to contact him, or you can leave comments below on his YouTube page. Now, in some very interesting news, we are looking for another admin. With this one comes with a few strings attached. You must live in the South Island, i.e. have an 03 landline telephone number, good reliable internet access, which, as you know, varies from place to place, and have a willingness and passion for Doctor Who, and also love the 0800 Tardis news shows. So, if you're interested, just give us an email. That's 0800tardis@gmail.com. Plus, if you're a page out there or you're a fan who wants to have an interview and you want to meet me in person, if you're anywhere in the Greater Wellington region, I'll come around and see you in person if you want, or we can sit there and, do a bit of a one-on-one interview. Or you can also, give me a ring. Plus, if you're, a bit out of the Wellington region and somewhere up in the country, we could do one of these, Skype interviews, as you've seen twice tonight on this show. Or internationally, we can do the same thing. You can show us your pictures and that sort of stuff. And, look at it. So if you're keen on that, you know where to get hold of us. 0800tardis@gmail.com. You can get hold of us on our Facebook page. If you are an admin of a page and want to be interviewed, or you know some celebrity or someone who's got, who wants to be interviewed as like a good old fan, let's get some New Zealand actors if you know any who'd like to be interviewed who are Doctor Who fans. Yeah, always you could try and get in contact. We love to interview some celebrities. I mean, we want to get Tim Shabbolt for a start. He's the Mayor of Invercargill. He has been rated as possibly scary doctor. So we can look at some ways of getting people, on the show. So if you know anyone, you know where to contact me. And I don't know if there's much to finish on it. And I have to say, sadly, we haven't had much of an increase in likes in the recording of this show. It's been a bit of a shame because it still sits at the 1,582 mark. Hopefully we'll hit 1,600 likes by the end of Tuesday night. Don't know, we'll see. Plus you'll get me doing more comment questions of the day. I'm still yet to decide what tomorrow's one is about, but it's going to be a bit of a thriller. And also look forward to having double points Monday as well. So, you know, comment question of the day, sit there, go off, play. You can win a set of Doctor Who stamps as well. You know, I even throw in the postage for free, as you can see. And it's one of these things that you can sit there and have a look. I mean, you got William Hartnell right back in the days with the scarf. You got Patrick Troughton showing us what his opening credits are like. Same with the John Pertwee with the was it colour around in the Darth Vader look. You've got Tom Baker also in his opening credits. The Peter Davison with the face hanging off the screen and the when they upgraded the opening credits. You got Colin Baker in his nice lovely scarf, well, scarf like clown outfit as they can call it. Got Sylvester McCoy's face in there as from the 7th Doctor opening credits. You got Paul McGann in his 8th Doctor costume for the TV show, even though he's had a bit of a renewal. You've got Christopher Eccleston in there, and you've got David Tennant with the TARDIS and his version of the opening credits. And you've also got Matt Smith with the upgraded version from when they changed, when he became the Doctor as well. And also, I believe you can use these stamps in the UK, and you get first class postage by the look of it. I don't know if that is, how much that's worth, but I definitely would not use these stamps to do it. I would keep them as a collector's item. They might be worth something by the 100th anniversary of Doctor Who. So from us at the 0800 TARDIS team, would like to wish you a good evening, a good night or a good day wherever you are in the world. If you need to contact us or want to contact us, you know where to do it. So hopefully in the future I will see you online, on the show or in person. Thank you for watching. Good night.